So I've just released my new album. It's called Here and Now. It's got 9 original compositions on it, and it's been released on Pathway Records, which is a record label which is run by saxophonist Paul Booth, which features mostly jazz and world music. So it's great to be involved with that. And the project was supported by QR funding as well, which gave me time to write the album, record it. And it's following through on some research that I've been doing, looking at muscle memory and improvisation, particularly on the guitar, and a kind of relationship between those two things. And so what I wanted to do was explore that research a bit more in some of my own music, write some of my own music and then do some analysis of my own playing, which I've never done before. So I've analysed other players through kind of DVD live footage of them playing, but I've never really looked at the way I improvise myself in that sense, and that kind of relationship between technique and improvisation anyway. So yeah, so this project gave me a chance to write some new music, record it, play with some great musicians, and to then kind of look at developing a model of analysis through looking at footage of that process, of the recording process and of the performance of playing it live. So the album was recorded over 2 days in this studio here in March, and then we spent a good time mixing it after that, but the main recording was all done live by the band, and some great musicians on that. So we've got Andrew Bain on drums, Dave Whitford on bass, Steve Hamilton on piano, and Paul Booth on saxophone as well, and Simon Foster also features on one track on vocals as well. And yeah, it was all recorded live over 2 days, and it was recorded by Sam Hughes, who was fantastic, and Sam also spent a lot of time with me sort of mixing it afterwards, and Panos mastered it, so a good kind of team effort. Enough to perform the album live. So the album was launched in the Canterbury Festival, and performed the full album in Some Studios, which was great. That went really well. Obviously it was videoed, and that's going to be helpful in terms of doing some kind of comparative analysis of the studio takes and also the takes live. So the plan is to use the footage that we took from the studio and the live footage and compare what I'm doing, in the improvised sections differently, to see that I kind of look for kind of things, common themes, common ideas that run through the way that I approach improvisation. I feel really lucky to have played with such a good band, such a good group of players. The performances on the album from them are all, great, outstanding performances. So yeah, and I'm proud of the compositions too, and of my own performance on it as well.